In a Tokyo hospital, a man named Yuichi stays by his unconscious son, Wataru, who was pushed off a roof. Yuichi's father, the elder, also visits the hospital, but instead of being supportive, he blames Yuichi for what happened. Feeling guilty, the heartbroken Yuichi decides to get revenge on the people who attempted to assassinate his son. Elsewhere in the town, an American mercenary is headed for his next mission. He laments about his bad luck and his handler. Maria nicknames him Ladybug for it, before informing him of his objective. Ladybug has been tasked to board the bullet train and retrieve a briefcase full of money with a sticker on the handle. The mission was assigned to a fellow mercenary named Carver, but he couldn't take care of it due to being sick. At the station, Ladybug bumps into Yuichi, which causes him to drop his locker key and ticket unknowingly. Thankfully, Ladybug knows how to pick locks, so he opens his locker and takes the sleeping powder he asked for. Despite Maria's advice to take his gun with him, Ladybug leaves it in the locker because he's already had a string of bad luck in recent jobs, which led to accidental deaths. Yuichi boards the same bullet train as Ladybug. Two British assassins, codenamed Lemon and Tangerine, are also on the train with a man called the Sun, who they just rescued from kidnappers. They're taking him and the alleged briefcase back to his Russian father, a Yakuza and crime lord called the White Death. After convincing the conductor to let him in with only the receipt, he takes his seat and begins to scan the area for the briefcase. Meanwhile, Yuichi boards the train and immediately begins following the instructions sent to him by the people who attacked his son. However, when he finds the seat number, he's surprised to see a young, seemingly harmless girl named Prince. Yuichi assumes that he made a mistake and apologizes to the girl, but she knocks him out when he's distracted. Meanwhile, the son is mysteriously killed by poisoning, and Ladybug finds the briefcase. Ladybug steals the briefcase with ease and is skeptical about how easy the mission is. That's until he's attacked on his way off the train by another mercenary called the Wolf, who recognizes him as a waiter at the wedding where his wife was killed. The Wolf mistakes Ladybug as one of his wife's killers and throws everything at the assassin. Ladybug tries to explain his innocence as he fights in confusion. Eventually, the Wolf kills himself with a deflected knife throw. Meanwhile, Prince reveals that she outsmarted Yuichi by luring him on the train so he could kill his boss, the White Death, for her. Initially, he refuses to play along with her plan, but when she informs him that her henchman is in the hospital holding his son hostage, he cooperates. Now stuck on the train till the next stop, Ladybug recognizes Lemon from a job gone wrong in Johannesburg, so he offers them the briefcase so he can get off the train. However, Lemon assumes that he killed the son, and a fight ensues. Ladybug knocks Lemon unconscious and leaves with the briefcase. When Tangerine returns, Lemon tells him about Ladybug, and they decide to frame him for the son's murder. Prince finds the briefcase where Ladybug hid it, and after Yuichi opens it, she rigs it with a bomb and places the detonator in his gun. Lemon catches Prince and Yuichi, so he shoots Yuichi first, but before he can shoot Prince, he collapses as a result of drinking bottled water that Ladybug previously spiked with sleeping powder. So Prince shoots Lemon before hiding him and Yuichi in the bathroom. Meanwhile, Ladybug is confronted by another assassin called the Hornet, who actually poisoned the Wolf's wife and the son with boomslang snake venom. After fighting, they're both infected with the venom, but Ladybug manages to steal the antidote from the Hornet, saving himself and leaving her to die. Tangerine encounters Prince and deduces that she killed Lemon when he sees one of Lemon's train stickers on her. Ladybug interrupts them and accidentally kills Tangerine in a struggle before he can shoot Prince. At the next stop, Yuichi's father, the elder, gets on the train and informs Prince that Wataru is safe, as her henchman is dead. Realizing that the jig is up, she runs away from him. Afterward, the elder tells Ladybug that he's going to stay till they get to Kyoto, where the White Death will be waiting for them. He plans to confront the White Death, who killed his wife while taking over the Yakuza. Thankfully, Lemon and Yuichi turn out to still be alive, so they work with Ladybug and the elder, putting their grudges aside. When they get to Kyoto, Ladybug gives the White Death the briefcase, and that's when they realize that Prince is actually the White Death's daughter. When the White Death gets on the train, he meets Prince waiting for him. It turns out that the reason he gave her that name is that he always wanted a son. As such, Prince grew up to hate her brother, the sun, because he got all their father's love and attention even when he was just an irresponsible man. After sharing her grievances, she points the booby-trap gun at her father, and he disarms her as she expected. However, he doesn't shoot her. Instead, he just tells her that he always noticed her even though she didn't know, and then reveals that it's just because she was never part of his plans. Her plan to make him detonate the bomb fails, and White Death then reveals that all the assassins on the bullet train were hired by him because he knew they would try to kill each other. It just so happens that all the mercenaries on board all had a grudge against each other, and in one way or another, they were responsible for the death of the White Death's wife. The siblings killed his men in Bolivia, forcing him to travel there, leaving his wife, who was then killed in an assassination attempt on his life by Carver. His wife would have survived the night, but the Hornet had already killed his gang surgeon. Ladybug tries to explain that he isn't Carver, but just then, the henchmen finally open the briefcase, causing a huge explosion that forces the others back on the train. The remaining henchmen and the assassins fight on the speeding train, while the Elder fights with the White Death. The train crashes into downtown Kyoto, and White Death, who got impaled with the Elder's katana, tries to shoot Ladybug, but the rigged gun blows up in his face. Afterward, Prince threatens Ladybug and the rest with a machine gun, but Lemon runs her over with a fruit truck. Shortly after, Maria arrives to pick up Ladybug while the authorities come to clean up the scene. That's all for today's recap. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.